The Thousand Mile War, World War II in Alaska and the Aleutian Islands by Brian Garfield is one of my favorite books, as it documents the epic and savage three-way battle involving the United States, the Japanese, both against the environment. It identifies the fact that it's World War II's only account of combat in North America and on U.S. land. It tells a story of survival and ruggedness in the Alaskan terrain and weather, and it provides lessons and profiles in leadership. For those of us who have watched The Deadliest Catch, we get a glimpse into what the Bering Sea and the Aleutian Islands are like in the throes of winter. Imagine having to fight in weather like this in a rugged terrain. The length of the Aleutian Islands chain and the expanse of Alaska is difficult to comprehend. It is more than 1,200 miles distance from the Alaskan Peninsula to Attu Island, the last island in the chain. Alaska is approximately 1/5 the size of the continental United States. And on June 7, 1942, exactly 6 months after Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor, they attacked the island of Attu and eventually moved into Kiska Island. The war in the Aleutians was fought in some of the worst climatic conditions on Earth, in harsh and untouched terrain. The sea was rough, the islands craggy and unwelcoming, and the number one enemy was always the weather, the savage wind, fog, snow, ice, and rain of the Aleutian Island chain. Due to the fog, rain, and snow, pilots often would fly multiple missions for days and never see the islands they were used to bomb or land upon. Garfield skillfully captures the struggles of the U.S. Army and also the Army Air Corps leadership, Lieutenant General Buckner, commander of the Alaskan Defense Command, while at the same time weaving the personal stories of pilots and ground troops into the story. Garfield also does a wonderful job of including illustrations, pictures, and maps in his book. And one of my favorite pictures is a picture of him standing next to the only tree on Attu, a 4-foot-tall evergreen, which just identifies the ruggedness of the terrain. The book has been acclaimed as one of the great accounts of World War II, as it's based upon official U.S. Army documents, personal letters and records, as well as many first-hand interviews with survivors, as well as U.S. and Japanese leaders. And as I pointed out, it is the only account of combat action in the United States or its territories during World War II in North America. The book was originally published in 1969 by Doubleday Publishing in Garden City, New York, and it was amplified and republished in 1995 with the University of Alaska Press. Though the 1,000 Mile War is known as the Forgotten War, Garfield does an excellent job of research to highlight the strategic significance of the Aleutian Islands and Alaska with regard to defending the continental United States. Garfield's The 1,000 Mile War is an excellent read for those loving military history, the Alaskan frontier, and the epic battle between men within the harshest of weather and environments.